Hello friends, welcome to Policy-Based Lok Seva. On this series of Policy-Based Lok Seva, I am presenting various charters and information regarding regionalism related to Nepal. So let's begin this journey with the charter of the SAARC. So let's begin the SAARC Charter, Charter of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. We, the heads of the state or government of Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, 1. Desirous of promoting peace, stability, amity, progress in the region through strict adherence to the principles of the United Nations Charter and non-alignment, particularly respect for the principles of sovereign equality, territorial integrity, national independence, non-use of force, and non-interference in the internal affairs of other states, and peaceful settlement of all disputes. Para 2. Conscious that in an increasingly interdependent world, the objectives of peace, freedom, and social justice and economic prosperity are best achieved in South Asian region by fostering mutual understanding and good neighborly relations and meaningful cooperation among the member states, which are bound by ties of history and culture. Para 2. Third, aware of the common problems, interests, and aspirations of the peoples of South Asia and the need for joint action and enhanced cooperation with their respective political and economic systems and cultural traditions. 4. Convinced that regional cooperation among the countries of South Asia is mutually beneficial, desirable, and necessary for promoting the welfare and improving the quality of life of the peoples of the region. 5. Convinced further that economic, social, and technical cooperation among the countries of South Asia would contribute significantly to national and collective self-reliance. 6. Recognizing that increased cooperation, contacts, and exchanges among the countries of the region will contribute to the promotion of friendship and understanding among their peoples. 7. Recalling the declaration signed by their foreign ministers in New Delhi on August 2, 1983 and noting the progress achieved in regional cooperation. 8. Reaffirming their determination to promote such cooperation within an institutional framework, do hereby agree to establish an organization to be known as South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, hereinafter referred to as the Association, with the following objectives, principles, and institutional and financial arrangements. Article 1. Objectives. The objectives of the association shall be a. To promote the welfare of the peoples of South Asia and to improve their quality of life. To accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region, and to provide all individuals the opportunity to live in dignity and to realize their full potentials. C. To promote and strengthen collective self-reliance among the countries of South Asia. D. To contribute to mutual trust, understanding, and appreciation of one another's problems. E. To promote active collaboration and mutual assistance in the economic, social, cultural, technical, and scientific fields. F. To strengthen cooperation with other developing countries. G. To strengthen cooperation among themselves in international forums on matters of common interests. And to cooperate with international and regional organizations with similar aims and purposes. Article 2. Principles. Article 2. Principles. Cooperation within the 1. Cooperation within the framework of the association shall be based on respect for principles of sovereign equality, territorial integrity, political independence, non-interference in the internal affairs of other states, and mutual benefit. 2. Such cooperation shall not be a substitute for bilateral and multilateral cooperation, but shall complement them. 3. Such cooperation shall not be inconsistent with bilateral and mutual obligations. Article 3. Meetings of the heads of state or government. The heads of state or government shall meet once a year or more often as and when considered necessary by the member states. Article 4. Council of Ministers. A council of ministers consisting of the foreign ministers of the member states shall be established with the following functions. A. Formulation of the policies of the association. B. Review of the progress of cooperation under the association. C. Decision on new areas of cooperation. D. Establishment of additional mechanism under association as deemed necessary. E. Decision on other matters of general interest to the association. 2. The Council of Ministers shall meet twice a year. Extraordinary session of the Council may be held by agreement among the member states. Article 5. Standing Committee. The Standing Committee comprising the Foreign Secretaries shall have the following functions. A. Overall monitoring and coordination of program of cooperation. B. Approval of projects and programs and the modalities of their financing. C. Determination of intersectoral priorities. D. Mobilization of regional and external resources. E. Identification of new areas of cooperation based on appropriate studies. 2. The Standing Committee shall meet as often as deemed necessary. 3. The Standing Committee shall submit periodic reports to the Council of Ministers and make reference to it as and when necessary for decisions on policy matters. Article 6. Technical Committees. Article 6. Technical Committees. Technical committees comprising representatives of member states shall be responsible for the implementation, coordination, monitoring, and the programs in their respective areas of cooperation. 2. They shall have the following terms of reference: a determination of the potential and the scope of regional cooperation in agreed areas. B. Formulation of programs and preparation of projects. C. Determination of financial implications or sectoral programs. D. Formulation of recommendations regarding apportionment of costs. E. Implementation and coordination of sectoral programs. F. Monitoring of progress in implementation. 3. The Technical Committee shall submit periodic reports to the Standing Committee. 4. The chairmanship of the Technical Committee shall normally rotate among member states in alphabetical order every 2 years. 5. The Technical Committees may inter alia use the following mechanisms and modalities if and when considered necessary: A. Meetings of heads of national technical agencies. B. Meetings of experts in specific fields. C. Contact amongst recognized centers of excellence in the region. Article 7. Action Committees. The Standing Committee may set up action committees comprising member states concerned with implementation of projects involving more than 2 but not all member states. Article 8. Secretariat. There shall be a secretariat of the association. Article 9. Financial arrangements. The contribution of 1. The contribution of each member state towards financing of the activities of the association shall be voluntary. 2. Each technical committee shall make recommendations for the apportionment of costs of implementing the programs proposed by it. 3. In case sufficient financial resources cannot be mobilized within the region for funding activities of the association, external financing from appropriate resources may be mobilized with the approval of or by the Standing Committee. Article 10. General Provisions. 1. Decisions at all levels shall be taken on the basis of unanimity. 2. Bilateral and contentious issues shall be excluded from the deliberations. In faith whereof we have set our hands and seals hereunto, done in Dhaka, Bangladesh, on this 8th day of December of the year 1985, Muhammad Hussein Muhammad Ershad, President of the People's Republic of Bangladesh; Jigme Singme Wangchuk, King of Bhutan; Rajiv Gandhi, Prime Minister of the Republic of India; Moyum Abdul Gayoom, President of the Republic of Maldives; Birendra Veer Vikram Sahadev, King of Nepal; Muhammad Ziaul Haq, President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan; Junius Richard Jayawardene, President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. So this is the end of the SAARC Charter. Please do like, share and subscribe this channel for regular updates like this. Goodbye.